session series. Today is our third session, and we're going to be talking all about the P sound. So, today I'll be sharing 10 activities, 10 simple play ideas that you can do with your toddler to teach the P sound so that your toddler can start using that sound and other sounds too. Now, the reason why we're starting with these simpler sounds, p, m, b, all sounds that you can see, right? B, you can see how you make them, p, is because if your toddler is a little hesitant to start talking or it's just hard for them, these are going to be easier targets, okay? So I'd love for you to consider these activities, even if your toddler can already say the p sound, you've heard it before, but maybe they're not imitating you consistently, or maybe they're just not getting a whole lot of different kinds of words out. So this video, these activities will be helpful for your child, even if they're already able to say the p sound, okay? But before we dive into these exercises, I just want to say how awesome you are for being here for your child. You've recognized that maybe there's a bit of a concern, or maybe you're just being super proactive, which is great too. And you're not just sitting back and waiting and hoping that your toddler will be able to start talking. You are taking control. You're watching this video, you're trying some new things, you're learning something new, and your toddler's going to benefit from it. So go you. Thank you so much for being here. Um, I know how important it is for parents to really take the reins in their toddler's language development. And all the research backs this up as well, that what you do at home is really the most important thing. It's what your toddler, it can make or break your toddler's language development at this moment. So it's wonderful if they're in speech therapy. Definitely get that evaluation. It's great if they're learning some words from Miss Rachel or, interacting with peers and learning. But what you do, your interactions with your child, knowing how to build up their skills and overcome their challenges, that's key. So that's why I've created a 3-month program for parents to learn the best ways to teach your toddler to talk. So you may have heard of the Toddler Communication Accelerator. I'm so excited to announce that we're going to be doing it live next. So what I mean by that is that everyone's going to start at the same time. We're going to go through all the modules together. It's all on demand, so you can do it at your pace, whenever night is good for you. But each week, we're going to accomplish the same amount of learning. There's going to be weekly challenges and checklists to keep you on topic, on par, so that you can keep on learning how to help your toddler and then start implementing all of these new techniques and strategies that you'll learn. I'm really excited about this program. It's a lot of support from me. You'll have one-on-one sessions with me to coach you through this material, and we'll have this amazing community because we'll all be working on it together. So you'll have other parents to bat things around with, to commiserate with, to celebrate with. It's going to be really great. So if you're interested in joining me, I would love to have you. I'm only taking 10 parents with me because I really want to be able to provide that level of support that is so integral to this program. So I will post the link below when I'm done with this video. I've kept it really affordable with payment plans if that works better for your budget. So if you're really looking to dive in and learn the best ways to help your toddler, I have this program for you that I think you're going to love. So check that out, and we will move on to our P exercises. I brought some props today because there's some things I want to show you guys. If you probably have these things at home, right? And if you don't, no worries. You don't have to do all of these things, right? But maybe if you go to the library and can find a few of these things, that's cool too. So let's, without further ado, dive into the 10 activities to teach your toddler the p sound, to help them imitate, to interact, and all that good stuff. Okay, ready? Here we go. We're going to fly through these. So the first set of activities are always to help your toddler say their P sound with the word pop. Pop. It's so motivating. It has 2 P sounds and just a little vowel in between. So really a more simple word. And there's so many fun things you can do with pop, right? You can just blow bubbles with your child and then pop, pop, pop those bubbles. Maybe even see if you can pop them with your elbow, pop them with your toe, pop them with your knee. Talk about where they popped. Bubbles are great. If it is 20 degrees out, like it is here in New Jersey right now, you can do this in the bathtub, right? Your kid probably gets a bath most nights. Make it a bubble bath and pop, 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 pop those bubbles in the bath. Another great way to work on pop is with these polka dot books. You ever see these before? They're so fun. So they have, oh, they're so loud, right? They have these little poppers on them. Pop, 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 pop. So maybe you pop a few of them. Pop, pop. And then you do a little pause. You put your finger there, or maybe you encourage your child to put their finger there. You close your mouth to make it look like you're about to say pop, and you see if your child gives it a try. Pop. And maybe they'll just copy your action and pop it and enjoy the sound, and that's okay too. These are really fun. They make them for all different stories. There's counting ones. I think this is a counting one. There's like a 5 Little Monkeys one. There's one about dinosaurs. So if you haven't tried these polka dot books, they're great and a really fun way to work on that pop sound word. And then another way to work on pop, these little fidget poppers. These things are like all the rage still, I think. This one's a little bracelet. Pop, pop, pop. Honestly, not as satisfying as the polka dot book, so you might want to give those a try. And then another fun way to work on pop is with these little pop-up toys. Do you guys have anything like this in your house? These have little guys that pop out. Ready? Pop! 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 Right? They all popped. And then remember we were working on bye-bye, bye-bye with our B sound. So lots of fun, simple sounds and words that you can model when you're playing with these things. Remember, it's okay if your toddler isn't repeating you right away. You need to model things a lot. That means you need to say the sounds that you want your toddler to say. Okay? So give that type of toy a try. Also a little jack-in-the-box. You could do pop when they pop up. You can even pop up like a little jack-in-the-box if you want as well. All right, those are all our pop activities. Okay, one of the best ways to teach your toddler to talk is to learn different techniques or strategies to use during everyday activities, things that you're doing every day. So in the Toddler Communication Accelerator, I teach my skills first method, which helps you connect a skill that you want to teach your toddler to an everyday routine, and you learn how to use a strategy to build that skill. So in this case, a great routine that you know you're going to be doing multiple times a day are diaper changes, right? Think of all the P words in diaper changes. We got our P, we have poo, poo, poo. And then one that I love, it's just fun, is P-U, right? Really emphatic with the gesture, with your voice going up and down. It's so silly. Most kids love it, and they might try to imitate it. And if they're not able to imitate the sounds yet, they might imitate this, which is great too. So practice these words, model them for your child when you're doing diaper changes, and you can even do it during pretend play, right? So maybe you're changing the doll's diaper, or maybe the little, stuffed dog went poo-poo. Those potty words are super motivating for our little ones and a great way to practice the puh sound. All right. Speaking of pretend play, so many good P sounds to practice in pretend play. So we can have our little puppy, right? All the things that the puppy can do. And you can really emphasize that puh sound, puppy. You might want to talk about a piggy. Bonus points if it's Peppa Pig. So many good puh sounds. You might be playing with a little doll family and there's a papa. Maybe in your language or your culture you say papa or papa for dad. So an excellent way to be practicing that puh sound. And then I'm going to give you one more little idea. So this is a great gross motor activity idea. So if you have a child who's really busy, who likes to move and be running around, some of our kids can have a hard time focusing on language when their body needs to be in motion. So this one's a nice way to kind of combine how our little ones might want to be moving with a sound. So I love kicking a ball and going pow when you kick it, or maybe, even hitting a ball or playing superhero, depending on how much you want to encourage that kind of superhero violence. But my 5-year-old is obsessed with that pretend fighting, so it's all good. But even just kicking a ball, pow, see how far you can kick it and make that fun pow sound every time you kick it. All right, phew, that was a whirlwind. To summarize, we talked about pop and how you can do it with bubbles, books, popper toys, these little toys that pop up and surprise you, pop. We talked about how to integrate some puh sounds during diaper changes, some pretend play, and then that gross motor game of pow when we kick the ball. Okay, phew. Let me know if this was helpful, guys. Again, I would love to have you in the Toddler Communication Accelerator Live. We start February 5th. You can take advantage of the best deal if you sign up before February 1st. So get on it. If you have any questions about it, please send me a message. And let me know below if you watched this, if it was helpful, and if you tried any activities. All right, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the group. Bye.